Hello, I'm Sudarshana Starshine Star. I'm very glad that you're here with me today. I just recorded earlier today part one of a reading from the incredible book called The Divine Mystery Fort. Subtitle is Teachings of Sri Sai Kaleshwara Swami of Penukonda, Volume 1. And this is going to be part two. So I have this posted on my TikTok, which is my newest TikTok after being banned twice. So I'm hoping to hold on to this one. It's Mahakali Yeshua 9, and the username is Starshine Star, the username is at Starshine Star 909. I'm also posting on my main YouTube channel, which is called It's the Dazzling of the Light, or you can just go to YouTube and type in at Sudarshana Starshine Star to access all of my clips there. I always start my clips with the 3 opening prayers. They're in Sanskrit and Telugu. They're short. It's to bless, uplift, protect, inspire, and sanctify you, me, and this clip. Okay, let's go. Om, Om, Om. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahmam, Tasmahi Sri Guruve Namaha. Om Suklam Bharataram Vishnum, Sishivarnam Chatubhujam, Prasanavaranam Dhyaye Sarva Vignopashantaye. Om Bhur Bhuva Suvaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. All right, to pick up from where I left off in the part 1 of this reading, here we go. It is Blessings of the Cosmic. It's called Naraburgam and Silaburgam. Naraburgam means that while they are alive, they will lead the world. Some people have huge name and fame when they are alive, but after they die, there are not so many pujas to them. Silaburgam means that after they die, through their soul, they give a lot of blessings and receive a lot of love and flowers and garlands and pujas. It's their choice, their gift. For example, when Shirdi Baba was alive, he was not Nagaburgam. When he was in a physical body, he did not have that much responsibility. We can count the people on our fingertips. He was very free and always in the street. After he took off, then he had unbelievable responsibility. Silaburgam. My strongest prayer to God is that my students here will have Naraburgam plus Silaburgam. Your messages, your pictures, and all your information here have to be alive for thousands of years, truthful information. You have to see that what I gave is like milk. If you see the milk as milk, you can't see the ghee. My information is like that. You have to turn it into yogurt, and then you have to take the butter out. Then you have to boil the butter and take the ghee. Even though my information is given with one surface meaning, you have to find the deeper level by using your mind and heart. In which sense is Swami teaching? In which sense is Swami explaining this? You have to make it into a process, and then you have to pull out that ghee. 90% of normal saints in the world teach in a simple way. Love, be happy, be good, do good, and see good. That's different. What I explain throughout my teachings is that in the Indian tradition there are millions of mantras, but we do not need to know these millions of mantras. For example, a priest does a yagnam for 6 hours, but one powerful mantra is equal to those 6 hours of the priest's mantras. It is the same energy. What I tested, what I practically saw, is that some one-syllable mantras are equal to 6 hours of yagyam mantras. Those sorts of bijakshara mantras I chose and gave to my students to practice. If you start to understand the deeper levels of information, if you start to learn it all while opening your heart, then spirituality does not need to be a very huge ocean. There is one straight line to reach the goal. There is no need to swim the entire ocean, going this way and that way before you finally reach the goal. And then there's a footnote here on this page which says, Sri Sai Kaleshwara Swami's master, who was Shirdi Sai Baba, who was also my Sadguru, lived from 1840 to 1918, and he lived in Shirdi, India. He is revered throughout India and is perhaps India's most popular saint. His image is seen everywhere, cars, billboards, rickshaws, and in shops. So continuing on to what I just finished was the introduction of this book, and now it's going into the first part called Part 1, My Way. And Chapter 1 is called My Gift. Become a master, not a slave. I'm so angry at many saints, crazy saints. Why didn't they create the strongest people, the strongest souls? Instead, they kept it all only for themselves. I am the Guru, I am Swamiji, and you have to surrender to my feet, period. You have to worship my feet forever and ever. I disagree with that 100%. It is crazy. It is a huge deception and egoism to make all human creation bow to their feet while saying, only I am great. Just you be there on the floor. I will sit in the chair. Just you be there. Sit on the nails. Sit on the thorns. That is what most saints did. I want to break that. How did they become a saint? They did not come directly from heaven. They also were born as humans. I know many masters in the world, especially 90% of the masters from India. They're the geniuses in the world. Supreme name and fame, publicity people, powerful saints. They are the biggest boon. But how long will it take for other souls to follow them? How much time does it take for other souls to reach their level? Some of these guys tell me, a peacock is a peacock, a crow is a crow. The crow cannot become a peacock. Who tries that is completely stupid. Some saints say, I'm a god. You can't become like me. I'll bless you. That's it. That's your life goal. That's fine, so sweet. But what about experiencing what the saints experiencing? For example, I'm eating a mango. It is so crazy if I just say to you, this is so sweet. It's enough for you to know that it is sweet. What I observed, what I've seen, the majority of saints completely ruin spirituality. Just they talk about the Vedas, Bhagavad Gita, Guru Gita, Mahabharata Gita, and all that stuff. That is Kruta, Treta, Dwarpa, Yuga stuff. Reading about all this is beautiful, but implementing it now is different. Talk about this Kali Yuga. Talk about this century, people's minds and psychology. We need super shortcuts in this present situation. Who cares about the Ramayana and the Treta Yuga? Who cares about Krishna and Dwarpa Yuga? In this age, can 5 men have 1 wife like the Pandavas did? Who cares about the Kruta Yuga? Who cares? All of these stories are about wars. We have to live differently in this age. Do you really need to know how to live 3 yugas back? It's completely meaningless. You need this yuga's knowledge. In this yuga, Mahamaya is very intense. Some people meditate for 3 years, 10 years, or 30 years, and nothing happens. This is horrible. It's so horrible. They have no experience, nothing. Nothing is there. It's a big crime to make you a prisoner in a spiritual prison. If you are wasting your time struggling, then big unhappiness is there. Maybe the master is wrong. You are a spiritual prisoner. Forever and ever you are a prisoner. It's not normal. It's not good. Hook the real thing. Every person should know this truth. Studentism is like slavery. Studentism is feeling your master is God. Don't do that. It's a big crime. Love a master as a friend and as a brother. Give your thanks to him. If you have the bhakti way, then you can touch his feet. In India, thousands of years back, they found some supernatural things. It's being kept a secret. The masters don't release it to the public, or even if they release it, they do not give perfect guidelines to implement it. Students have nobody showing them how to drive the car. What good is a car, no matter how beautiful it is, if you cannot drive it? I know car driving. I give the car keys to you. I show you how to drive. When you have a car and know how to drive, you are a new person. Instead of driving their own car, so many people say, Jesus is great, Shirdi Baba is great, Mother Divine is great. So what? Okay, they are great. So what? When will you become great like that? Do you want to be a slave forever and ever? Why are they so great? Why are you not that great? If you want to see the real thing, focus. The person who is making you focus is not God. He's a friend who came in your life bringing light to push you. On one level, he's a God to you, but the real God is what he experienced, what you are experiencing. You make yourself go down and down if you keep on ignoring your capacity and only depend on somebody else. He is great. He is great. I am nothing. He is great. He is great. And I am nothing. You're pushing yourself down, pushing down and pushing down. You have no faith in yourself. You feel unworthy. You never implement whatever your inner heart gives you in your thoughts. You never test your thoughts. You only care about somebody else. That's why you are in huge trouble. This is why you are always addicted to somebody else. Don't follow my tradition if you ignore yourself. That's my sincere advice. You are wasting your time. As your friend, as your master, as your teacher, I don't want you to do this crime to yourself. Don't do it. You're reaching your death day by day. I don't want to create fear. It means I see you wasting your time and the end is closer, closer and closer. Make sure of what you're doing. You can spend huge amounts of money, but not time. Time is the big gold. Don't lose it. Stop slavery. Stop studentism. Love your master. Love your friend. Love everything. Go. See the reality. Every person is a piece of God. Every person's soul is a piece of God. Make your soul bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. With your own hands, you can come up. Everything is in your hands. When I went into spirituality, I went through the same process as you. When you really hook something, it's like a blessing. It brings you the same way I went. What I am changing in this creation is the way people relate to the Master. People are going to relate to the Master as a friend. Don't always see Swami as great. Okay, on one level, you have to surrender to the teacher. Fine. But even though you surrendered to me, I see you as my friend and make jokes with you. I never care if you surrender or not. My happiness is when you really get success. That is my selfishness. All right, that's going to be the end of this reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this content, depending on which platform you're watching on, please like and share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, show it to people that you feel to share it with. It's a wonderful blessing and a boon to have these readings. And thank you so much. I'm going to close with the closing prayer. What I'm saying is God bless all beings in all worlds. Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Yes, peace, peace, peace. All my love to all of you and all of your beloveds. God bless all of you and all of your beloveds. I'm giving you Big, big hugs along with my love. And thank you for being here with me. Enjoy the rest of your beautiful Friday and weekend. And I will see you when I see you. Bye-bye for now.